In today's video, I'm going to explain how I picked up this monster card for my personal collection at the National this past week for only 4.5% of its value. I love telling the story, so buckle in. Yo, what up? Army ATC 22 coming back at you. Yeah. So as the intro says, I'm going to explain how I got into this monster PC card for me. My biggest in my collection actually now, which is valued at $3,700 for only 4.5% of its value. It's a long period of time coming, but stick with me. And hopefully you have an open mind and kind of understand where I'm getting at with the logic. So the guy that actually had the Tillman had two. He actually had three. He had a downtown, which I already had. He had the gold out of 10, but he got it graded, and it got graded a PSA 10. And he had this gold vinyl, which is, if you saw in the video, is RCR 9. I didn't see him earlier. Before. I've been talking with this guy for a long time. And apparently in a group he was trying to sell it and everything. I didn't see it, and he went ahead and graded it and got a 10. So now he's looking for PSA 10 prices. I'm not going to pay for that because all of mine are ungraded. I took this one out of the RCR. The one Brandon Dixon gave me, the white sparkle, I took it out of the PSA 9 because they're all ungraded. My OCD, I'd want them all looking the same. So I'm not going to go after those prices. If I ever get a gold, I will. If not, I'm completely fine. I know I can't even get the full rainbow because Nate at Grand Slam, thanks for the shirt, he has the black 101. So I know I'll never, ever get the rainbow. And I'm completely fine with that. But let's discuss. Let's discuss, how did I get into this so cheap? This is what everyone, as a collector, if you're going for your collection and everything, this is the way to try to move into bigger things. This is the goal, to move into bigger things, right? So I traded 3 cards and $1,300 for this. So let's break it down, right? So the first card was a Josh Allen, and if you've seen in the previous videos, the 3 cards, the first one is a Josh Allen RPA from Select out of 35. All right. So I got that card at the official trade night with about 6 or 7 other cards. All right. Came out to a certain price for the night. I was keeping track of everything. I've sold everything else I got from trade night except for that Josh Allen, and I've already made my money back at that point. Okay. So now I've got my money back and I still have a card. I'm into that Josh Allen card for $0. $0. All right. My Hertz black box, 1 of 1 from Panini 1. Right. I traded in a certain amount of cards that were nowhere close to the actual amount that I got in return. So I got 6 black boxes. I got the Hertz. I got the Tua. I got a Dirk, a Durant, a Joker, and is that it? Hertz, Durant, Tua, Joker, Tatum. Tatum was the other one. So I sold all the other ones except for the Tua. I still have the Tua. I sold the other 4 for well over, so it was right at, I think $1,900, over the value that I had already. No. The other 4 for $1,900. That's well over the value I already had. So now I'm into the 2 and the Hertz for nothing. Nothing. $0. So it's 2 cards. I'm going towards this card now. $0. Last is the Desmond Ritter. So that Desmond Ritter PSA 10 black Panini clearly Donruss black out of 10 was a pop 1. I actually got the Falcons in a break on Whatnot for $25. And that card came out. All right, that card came. I looked it over, looked up and down with the other cards, and it looked immaculate. So I sent the PSA, graded it for $25, took a month, it came back. So that card I'm into for $50. Right now, the 3 cards I'm into $50. So now you're saying, how do you still get only 4.5% of the $3,700? This is where it's great. If you've seen the other videos, I picked up an incredible Tom Brady diamond out of 5 at trade night. And if you watch Card Talk Pod, I was the play of the National. This is the play of the National. I picked up that card at trade night, dark 30 in the morning. Shout out to Mojo with the assist and telling me to come over there for $200. I turned that $200 the next night's trade night into 1,000 cash and a 2 out of 75 PSA 1010. The next day, prior to this, buying this, I turned that 2 into $1,200. So turning 200 into 2,200. So now I have $2,200 in cash to use towards this actual purchase. I only have to use 1,300 of it. All right, so 1,300 out of 2,200 is actually 59%. So I'm going to continue with that math, knowing I'm using 59% of that. Let's see how much I'm actually into it. So 59% of the 200 that I started with, I'm there because I started with only 200, is only $118. And that's where it all rolls in. Add the 50 from the Ritter, the zeros are easy, and the 118, I'm in to this Pat Tillman out of 5, one of my biggest cards I have for him right now, for $168, which is 4.5% of $3,700. It is a lot of work if you think it on this aspect and not just I just paid $3,700 directly for this card. It is a logical thinking aspect. To me, it is, at least. It might not be to you. It might be that money could be better off-suited and everything, but that's the way I'm feeling towards this card and the justification to actually pick it up for that price. The gold out of 10, like I said, was way over, almost doubled that. I couldn't justify. I had other things I could have moved into it. I just couldn't justify it, maybe down the road. But it would have been cracked out of a PSA 10. I know I'm crazy, but I just wanted to come in here and share this story. I love telling it. I was telling everybody, I was showing everybody at the National the card. Everyone was extremely happy for me because I was talking about, of course, but prior to the National, a couple of these cards for this rainbow I was trying to get, and I actually got. I couldn't find any of the night moves. I couldn't find any of the Marvels, both Donruss and Clearly. I couldn't find an Absolute Glass. If anyone out there has them, message me on Instagram. I still can't find the messages on here. Message me on Instagram, or if you know me and you're actually friends with me on Facebook, reach out. I would be interested in them. I am still trying to get some of them. But I just wanted to tell the story. It's an incredible story. It was an incredible week. And if you made it this far and you understood the logic, comment below what you think. Do you agree with it? Did I do all the math correctly? I think I did. I double-checked, triple-checked. I believe so. Let me know below. Comment below what you think. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Deuces.